This is Marvel Universe Cable, part of Wave 2 of Series 3, Wave 13 overall. I've already reviewed this guy. I reviewed him when I first started. But since I'm doing these new 1080p videos, I wanted to do my first reviews to be really special figures to me, and he is one of my favorite Marvel Universe figures. And I thought he deserved the 1080p treatment because he's just such a great figure. He's got a great sculpt, wonderful articulation, awesome accessories, great paint apps. He's just an all-around really spectacular figure. I really like him. On to him in a minute. Let's look at the packaging he comes in. As I said before, I really like Marvel Universe packaging. It's really simple. They always pick a great image, and it just looks really great. I really like the images they've used for this wave. I'm not sure who the artist is on this picture, but I really like that picture of him. Here's the back. Here's a picture of the figure, a small bio, and some figures from the rest of the wave. I have Cyclops up in 1080, and I will be reviewing Apocalypse. So, yeah. Packaging, I really like the packaging. He comes with a display base with his name and production number on it. I'll show you his accessories in a minute. First I want to show you the figure. The source of the figure is from Messiah Complex, which is this graphic novel here, and his role in that is he's protecting this baby, this mutant baby that he believes to be the Messiah of mutant and humankind. Its name is Baby Hope, and the reason why this is the source, even though the costume isn't quite accurate, he doesn't have that I don't know, that fur cloak thing, but he's carrying the baby. There is a variant version of this figure that has the baby. Unfortunately, I don't have that one. Actually, I believe this is the variant, and the one with the baby is the regular one, which is kind of weird to me. It doesn't really make sense, but it is what it is. If you want to know more about that story, in my other review, I go into detail about the background of that story and the variant. So just search my channel for the first cable review. All right. So now, let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with killer accessories. Sorry, I don't have a tripod yet for this camera, so bear with me until I get it in a few days. He's got this huge cable gun. That's a very classic cable gun. The paint on that is really nice. It's got a real nice gunmetal color with lots of shading and metal wear and muzzle wear. It's really nice. And he's got another, I guess, a sidearm, which is also very big and classic cable. And he has this harpoon, which he does have that in the Messiah Complex story. And all of these accessories have great paint, and they just look phenomenal. Lots of great detail on them. His sidearm fits very nicely into his holster. His two guns fit very nicely into his hands. He's got a great grip on them, but it even goes into his holster. I mean, it's a tight fit. It fits in there really, really great. Put it back in his hand. So yeah, he's got a great grip. He's got a great trigger finger too. Alright, so his holsters, so part of the sculpt, this has great detail on it. He's got really nice detail. The little buckles on there, the silver buckles, those are... See, the detail on it is great. The silver buckles, even the pouches have little silver buttons on them. Nice metal bits throughout. The X is on there really neatly. His top bit, it's got another X. The metal on here looks great too. And then the leather bits has a lot of really nice texture in there. It really looks leathery. The paint on there is sick. It's the nice brown with great dry brushing detail. Everything on his accessories is really nice looking. His body is the sculpt, it's kind of it's like a mix up of some old parts and some new parts. His torso, thighs, and right arm is from the same mold as Warpath and Wonder Man, and then his left mechanical arm is the arm from the Winter Soldier. The paint on that it's really good looking too. Really nice gunmetal color with great shading. Real nice texture in there with all the metal, pieces. And then this arm, that's got great detail in it too. Really nice skin tone with really nice skin toning in there. His boots are all new. It's just basic flat yellow. But a nice thing is the top of the boot actually comes apart from his knee. A lot of times they kind of glue that to the knee, and I don't really like that. His head sculpt is phenomenal. He really looks like Cable. He's got a real chiseled face. He looks really, he looks really haggard. He does have his little scar over his right eye. The hair on him, look at that. It's really great looking paint. Real nice gray and white brushed in there with lots of detail, lots of texture in his hair. He does have his white eye, his left eye, or sometimes it's yellow. It looks kind of yellow and white in there. Real great detail in there. They didn't have to do stuff like that, but they did. The paint on his torso, it's just a simple blue with red and brown highlights. It's like a satiny finish. It looks really great. Just the way this figure looks, it's just great all around. He's a great figure. He really is. Alright, so quality control. When you're looking for this guy in the store, I haven't seen too many things wrong with him, but oops, come on, focus. Make sure that his hairline, make sure there's no white on his forehead. I've seen a few with that. Make sure his eye is straight on there, and make sure his eyebrows are looking good too, and make sure he's not cross-eyed or anything like that. So Cable is a very tall character, and they nailed his height. He's basically the same height as Wonder Man, since he has a lot of the same parts. But I mean, he's huge. He's even taller than Cyclops. Here he is next to Wolverine, who's a really short figure, and he just towers over him. He's even got his knees bent. So they really nailed the size, and he's big. Like, he's big and muscular too. So, I mean, they really nailed it with this figure. Articulation-wise, he's got great articulation. They even added thigh swivels into his arms. Into his legs. So he's fully loaded. He's got a ball hinge head. Swivels 360, looks up and down, moves forward and back. Ball hinge shoulders. His right arm is hindered a bit because of this shoulder strap. Simple hinge. He's got a bicep swivel. Simple hinge elbow. Swivel wrist. On this arm, he's got the same articulation. He's got a ball hinge chest, so that's swivel 360, and he moves, front to back, side to side, really well. He's got a swivel waist. Ball jointed hips, swivel thigh, double hinge knee, swivel boot, and a swivel hinge foot, so that can go to the side like that, and it can go down and up. So he's got great articulation. He also stands really well without a stand. It might take a while because he is so weighted down by his accessories and guns, but once you get it, he stands really well. He's got really solid feet. He's got that great ankle articulation, so he can stand it really well. Alright, so should you buy this figure? I'm going to give you a big yes on that one. If you're an X-Men fan, definitely get it. If you're just a Marvel fan, you don't like the X-Men too much, if you hate the X-Men, I guess don't get it, but he is a great figure aside from being an X-Man. So if you want to get started with Marvel Universe and you see this guy, yeah, definitely grab it. If you see the variant with the Baby Hope in retail, grab that. Definitely do it. You can get it online. It's pretty expensive, but if you find it in retail, definitely get it. And this is a great figure. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoy the 1080p content. Let me know what you think. And until next time, keep collecting.